Eric, thanks so much for being here. Welcome.
Thanks for having me.
All right, first question. Are you surprised Deflategate has dragged on in the courts for so long? It's been a while that we've been talking about this.
No, I think we have here one of the premier quarterbacks in the history of the game who's trying to protect his legacy, and he's trying to stay on the field. And so this is what's available to him, so this is what he's doing. This is not the greatest piece of legal argument I think I've ever laid eyes on, but I think it might just do the trick. It could happen.
All right, so what do you think about the move by the Players Association to have a full 13-judge panel hear this case? What do you think about that move?
Well, it's a little bit like if you want to get from Las Vegas to Los Angeles, you're going to have to go through some rotten pieces of desert. But this is where they have to go next, is to try to get all these judges together and assemble and agree to come up with some reason why they should all get together and listen to this argument.
And in the meantime, we're buying time, you were telling me.
Potentially. If they agree to listen, the actual assemblage won't take place for several months, but Tom Brady will be playing that very first game.
All right, well, this is all over the threat that Tom Brady could miss out on these 4 games. The question I'm wondering is, we're about 3.5 months away from the start of the football season at this point. So is it likely that this could even be settled by then?
I don't think it's going to get settled.
Okay.
I do think that it's possible that the Second Circuit will make a quick decision that, no, we're not going to listen to it en banc, which would mean Tom Brady would then have to try to get perhaps Ruth Bader Ginsburg of the Supreme Court, who's responsible for the Second Circuit, to grant some sort of a stay.
Wow. Okay. Question. Are you willing to predict on how this whole thing will end?
I would say that anybody who's willing to predict on how this one's going to end is going to be chastened and red-faced by the time they're done. That's been the story so far. The brightest legal minds, I think, have been proven wrong more than once in this journey, and I think it's going to continue that way because Tom Brady is a very determined guy, and he is part of what's driving this. This is not just the Players Association.
Right. He doesn't want this to ruin his name, I'd imagine.
Tom Brady was drafted in the 6th round. He is fiercely loyal, and he is not the sort of person typically that you would see hanging anyone else out to dry. What people believe about him that's negative in this respect, I think, goes against everything that he perceives as his own legacy, and that has a lot to do with what's driving this.
All right, so whoever has the correct prediction on this one also has a glass ball somewhere.
I think so.
All right, Eric Hart, thanks so much for coming in and your insight today. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Brent, back to you.
All right, Audrey, thank you.